Are you ready for the Low Blows Network? It's the show where you control what's on the agenda. Ask us anything and we're blood-bound to answer. Starring Rick Nash, Corporate King, and the Queen of Irish Wrestling, Katie Harvey. It's Ask Low Blows. It's one of those weeks. It's the danger of having a show where basically the entire content is based off listeners sending in questions, and we've never had this really before. We've had to do call-outs for more questions and stuff. That just happens every few months or so. But we've never had it before where we're like, oh shit, no one sent in a question.
Just two.
It was genuinely two questions. Now, it's my fault because I put it up last night, but we had a lot of announcements because there was Courage matches and then PWU went up on VOD as well. So, we had a lot going on. But then I was like, oh shit, Aslo Blows! And it was late. So, I think it was too late for, people to see. So I'm like, oh bollocks. And then this morning, we put out an extra call, for questions. We got an absolute shitload in. We got some great questions in. But it was one of those times where people are they're helping us out with questions because we're asking. So it's the random week, guys. It's not one of those really meaty weeks where we're going to end up fighting with each other and having a debate. This is the random week where everyone's sending us in shy. And we love this just as much as any others. But guys, if you're a first time listener to Ask Low Blows, like I said, it's the show where you control what's on the agenda. Ask us literally anything, can be wrestling or otherwise, and we are blood bound to give you an answer. Rick Nash, Corporate Keen in the house for this week. We're going to get on to your questions anyway, guys, that you were kind enough to send in. First off, Dave Bandana of Talk Nerdy Timmy on the Low Blows Network got on touch and he said, what's invisible that you wish people could see?
Carbon monoxide, Dave. It kills quite a lot of people, so...
Jesus.
Yeah, well, what's your answer?
Heavy answer. Farts.
Oh, okay.
Do you know why? Because in work, every now and then there'll be a bloke that comes in and has probably had a few Guinness or whatever, and he will stink up the place. And because there's predominantly women in my workplace, if something like that happens, they look to me. I'm the disgusting man. Now here's the thing. I've got my farting in work game down. I will just take a step outside, fart out there, wait until I'm right, I think that should go in the opposite direction, then go back in.
Because you're at the door, aren't you, as well? So.
Because I'm aware, yeah, exactly. Because I'm aware that the women, my co-workers, who are all female, will look at me and think, I don't do it. So whenever I'm in work and someone does a big fart, I have to be I have to act and put on a sickened face where I'm oh, who did the distance myself, and then I have to go down because I'm feeling socially awkward and insecure. I have to go down and be someone just did a horrible fart. And it totally wasn't me. So it would be really helpful if there could just be a green smoke that'd come up and rat out anyone. Because you always get, and as they're walking out, the lads will just give you a look huh. Go fuck yourself, you dickhead. So farts would be my answer for that. Dave also asked, with the future exception of Katie Harvey's return from injury, what was your favourite injury return in wrestling and why?
I feel like this was asked recently. I feel like I gave an answer, but I completely forget it. I'm going to say, I don't know, maybe Triple H 02, Cena 08. Royal Rumbles and injury returns are a good mix.
Yeah, they're always great. Edge as well is another one. Do you remember he returned, I think?
I wasn't watching at that time.
He returned, won the Royal Rumble. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that's the lines I'm thinking. And I think I spoke about Kurt Angle, his return from a broken neck, which is 3 months after he was... told he'd be out for a year with a broken neck, and then it came back with that Coldplay Desire video. So yeah, we have answered that one before, but yeah, that'll be mine. Brobot Wars got on and asked, can we get a Madman Manson podcast on Low Blows? I would fucking love that. And listen to it, I will do whatever it takes to get that happening. And then he asked, also, which Glenroe character was your favourite? Madman Manson actually got back to the initial question and said that his favourite was Joe Glenroe. Who, and then Brobo Wars got back to him, Brian got back to him and said, did you watch Glenroe when you were a kid? And he said, no, but the scripts were posted to my house and I'd act them out in my room by myself. This is why I need a Man podcast in my life. Do you have a favourite Glenroe character? Do you even know Glenroe?
Joe.
Joe,
man.
good old Joe, yeah, getting a lot of votes these days.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Glenroe?
Yeah?
You know what that is?
I'm a massive fan.
You should watch that. Like I think you'd like it on YouTube sometime. Just like find an episode of Glenroe. It's basically like Coronation Street, like in rural Ireland. Like,
Oh.
it's produced by RTE, but like imagine like Coronation Street in rural Ireland, written by the people who wrote Fair City.
Oh.
It's brilliant. Like they had the main characters were Biddy and Miley. They're Miley's the guy, Biddy's the woman.
Oh.
And like Miley had an affair with I think Fanula or something
It
real.
would be Fanula, wouldn't it?
It's something real Irish. I think
Would
it's
just be
Fanula.
Karen or like, whoever. It's Fanula.
Yeah, it was a real Irish name anyway. But like they were riding in a barn on a haystack, and Biddy walked in, and then Biddy got like, I think Biddy died when a cow walked out on the road.
Of course.
And she got across.
Like?
I think it was that. Am I misremembering that, guys? I'd have to say my favourite character was Miley, and the reason is because I worked for like 2 weeks as a door-to-door salesman selling for Sky. And I remember one time we were in an estate, and I just knocked on a random door, and Miley came out. And literally, I'm like, oh my god! Oh my god! It's fucking Miley! And then I turned around, I'm like, how's it going? Do you want to buy Sky? And he's like, what? 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 What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Real intense. I was like, Sky TV. He's like, no, I don't want any of that. And I just shut the door in my face, and I'm like, I love you, Miley. I'm so glad. And I think he passed away a few weeks later, so I'm like, I'm so glad I got to have that moment. Just confusing and disorientating an elderly man. Miley for me, though, I have to say. Conor Robb got on and asked, fancy book the scrapper card, keeping the Ireland versus the World team. All current Irish wrestlers eligible, but only WCW, ECW, and Attitude Era WWE personnel are eligible for the World. He gave an example: Angel Cruz, Sandman, Sabu, Foley, 4-way deathmatch.
Bollocks, right? I didn't think about this too much in advance, but I have a few.
Okay.
I feel like Devin Goldberg would be a good one.
No.
It would, because he's Devin, or Goldberg's like the monster. Do you know what I mean? Who would you put Devin against?
I'd like to see Devlin against like Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him. Devlin Eddie Guerrero. Oh.
Yeah, that would be better.
Oh, but like in WCW, Eddie wasn't the main eventer, so it'd be a weird mid-card match. You need Jordan in the main event, so you have to talk main eventers.
That's what my line of thinking was as well.
Devlin Rob Van Dam?
No, I wanted Sean Guinness, Rob Van Dam.
Oh. I see it.
Who else? Oh, I had fucking LJ versus Chris Jericho.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted
to
see. I added two Chris Jericho as well. Like,
I'd like Angel. I'd like the. I don't know if I'm mad about that because I don't want to see Sandman and Sabu ever again. I'm not sure I'm mad about that match. I'd like to see the Angel Cruisers against the Rock and Sock Connection.
Yeah, that's a good one actually. Yeah. Martina Austin.
Oh my god.
What else? I had another one. Raven versus Raven. I don't know why, but I think Raven Creed versus Gangrel would be a slick match as well.
Raven versus Maven.
Oh, he wasn't actually there though.
He was. 2002.
That's not Attitude Era.
He's around.
That's a bit of a stretch.
He was around.
I thought about that as well. I was like, Raven versus Maven? Oh, no. Stretch.
Yeah, no, good card. Guys, if you want to throw in, that's something that we can get a full conversation
Later on, I'll remember one and I'll just scream it.
yeah, tweet us in if we missed anything, because like, I think a lot of people have great suggestions. There's endless ones for that. Simpsons WWE got on and asked, when Meatloaf sings, and I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. What is he referring to?
Two Unlimited versus the Hardys. Just want to get out of the system.
I thought, like, I'd do anything but not Two Unlimited.
I'm a Two Unlimited fan. Do anything, not to, rewatch the CCW press conference in its entirety. I don't know. That's just top of my head. I didn't really think about this through.
No, did I. And _Davis one got on and asked, with Becky, Steph now redoing Austin Vince, what older storylines would you like to see the current roster redo?
I want to see Braun Strowman kick a baby into the fucking crowd. That would have been gas. People don't talk about that enough. That is hilarious, man. I'd actually cry laughing if that happened.
Who'd give birth to a hand? Who in WWE? Well, the way they booked her last week, it'd be fucking Alexa Bliss. The way they're booking her recently.
I was gonna say like Nia or Tamina would be one.
Tamina giving birth to her.
It'd be funny. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
This is why the Attitude Era was good, because we give a shit about Tamina. Like, if she was around back then, they'd be like, what bollocks can we get? And we'd give a shit. Like, what other ones? Who'd get run over by a car? Imagine Becky getting run over by a car. Like, imagine the murder. And then when Becky, do you remember when Austin came back after he was run over? And he's like, I'm going to find who did it. Imagine Becky doing that. That'd be fucking awesome. Becky against Ronda is a good show for, like, Austin Rock. Because they've got that irresistible chemistry.
And, WrestleMania 17, the handshake then?
Yeah.
With, with Vince McMahon? You could do that with, like, Ronda and Stephanie.
No, but you'd have to do it with Becky and Stephanie. That'd be Becky turning. In that case.
I don't do that.
I know, but that's the shock, like, because Becky is Stephanie's rival. Ronda, actually, I could see that. Oh, I could actually see that.
They could do that going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I can see that on a Raw. Actually, that might happen next week.
Yeah, that's a solid show.
Like.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, guys, again, another one we can throw in a lot more for us. He also asked, if you were a serial killer, what would your moniker be, and what would your weapon/method be?
I would use actual cereal, so I'd, like, when they're sleeping, I'd pour a shitload of cereal into them and then drown them in milk and kill them that way. But I'd only do it to serial killers, so I'd be a serial killer. That'd be great. You want to be like twice as good as everyone else, so it'd stand out.
I think they call me the junkie snatcher.
I like it.
Lure them in with drugs, get them around the corner, and then just that's it. Dodgy syringe. Kento got on and asked. He asked two questions. First was the quiz, and then he asked. Secondly, also book the Game of Thrones season 8 finale using Irish wrestlers as their respective characters. Kento, I looked at this, and this is kind of two questions that you mash together. I feel like the Irish wrestlers part of this is tenuous. However, you're asking us, what do you think is going to happen in Game of Thrones series 8? And also but I haven't mentioned Irish wrestling. But what we can do here is we can cast Game of Thrones characters as Irish wrestlers, figure out where it'll go based on who the characters are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, for example, Jon Snow. Brooding, the hero of it all. Jon Snow's Jordan Devlin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, easily. Yeah, there you go. Actually, a second I said brooding, but the hero, Jordan Devlin. You've got Jaime Lannister, who is cool, good-looking dude. He lost a hand, if that helps. Katie Harvey.
I mean, like, this is the sort of thing where you have great answers if you thought about it, but it's like
Jaime Lannister.
Who's Cersei and who's the evil queen? Because
who's the brother and sister that
fucked?
No, no, like who's or a couple or something like that. Could we figure it out that way? Well, I guess that'd make Phil Boyd Cersei. I suppose Phil Boyd's powerful within Irish wrestling. He runs Fight Factory.
I'm trying to think. My brain is so tired. I've gone so blank.
I really want to, just because of the missing hands, I really want to make Jamie into Katie.
Yeah, you can't go back now. Once you've said it, it's kind of like, you know what? Sounds good.
Katie
you know
and Phil are Jamie and Cersei.
Who else?
That's so weird.
There's definitely some others in there.
Who's Daenerys? Like the queen of it all? Raven Creed. No, but she's too, yeah.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't work.
Debbie Cotel. She'd be a very good Daenerys.
I could imagine Debbie in that role, yeah.
Which would make Justy into, how does that work?
Who Justy would be...
Funny Tyrion.
Yeah, Justy Tyrion, 100%.
Yeah. And then he's with Daenerys. There we go.
Are they?
They're not together, but they're like,
okay.
He's her hand.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, yeah, Justy and... oh no, he's dead, isn't he?
Who's dead?
Lord Baelish?
Yeah, he's dead. But you've got the Starks. Arya, Sansa. Sansa has seen a lot of shit. She's been through a lot of shit. Arya is a silent assassin.
Arya, oh my god.
Arya looks a bit like Valkyrie.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Yeah. I could, yeah.
Like if Valkyrie just tweaked her gimmick around, she could so be Arya. That's such a... Why has no wrestler ever been Arya's gimmick? That's a fucking amazing gimmick for a wrestler.
Well, having like your family killed.
No, you're like, she's an assassin. She's a faceless man. She's like, Arya's the person that you cheat yourself. If Arya wanted to kill you more than anyone else, you cheat yourself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, so like that's an awesome gimmick for a women's wrestler. Valkyrie, yeah, just they look kind of similar.
I don't even think it's because they look similar. It's because like when I'm thinking like who could I imagine being like kind of.
But
in that assassin role,
and you root for Valkyrie as well.
Like an underdog, kind of young, upcoming, like sort of. I can imagine.
But badass, yeah. Very skilled, capable, yeah.
Sansa is fucking beta Scott. I don't like Sansa. Sansa's. I don't know. I'm just not a Sansa fan. Sorry, lads.
They're both ginger, so it works for me. Right. Okay. So.
Like, who's Lord Varys? That's such a random character.
Who's got no bollocks? Alexander Dean.
Wait, hang on. Who's Bronn then?
Alexander Dean would actually make Varys. He'd be Baelish first. He'd be Littlefinger first, but he'd make Varys as well because it's like he's got his whisper. He's whispering.
Did Justy compare himself to Bronn?
Nah.
Or he's a Bronn fan.
He is
I think
Bronn.
He's a Bronn fan. Yeah. But then who's Tyrion then?
Yeah, the Tyrion thing works too well.
They're two, like, literally. He's like.
Yeah.
Oh no, but somebody has to be Bronn. Bronn's like my favourite.
Yeah, but Bronn's not going to play into the main storyline.
I think he is. I think Bronn's going to take the throne. Bronn's with Eric Rowan of Game of Thrones, in case you haven't noticed.
Yeah, I got that. I think we've got enough to go with, anyway.
Yeah, I would like to explain.
Who's the Night King? Who's like the lead White Walker? Joe.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I want to expand on this like on Twitter or something after. Like, I'm into this question. I like it.
All right. We're gonna come back. I think we got to come back to that one.
Yeah, I think, and then like we'll book it as well after. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll
week.
build to that. Yeah. Okay, right. He got on with a quiz and he asked. Right, so it's who am I? He's asking a one wrestler. I have to text him and ask for answers. Kento, will you send me answers when you send the question? Like, we need the answers. Like, I do this every week. Or do you just want to talk to me? Do you just want to hear my voice? Right, he got on to us and asked, history, what age is Steve Austin?
52 or something.
I think, yeah, you could be right. 51. When did we celebrate his 50th? It seems like recent. It's a year or two ago. I just can't remember. Did we celebrate it last year? You were on Low Blows last year.
Well,
we didn't mention it.
For a full year.
I think we would have mentioned it. So 52, I'm happy to go with.
Yeah, fucking 52. Yeah,
right. Over under WWF title reigns 5. I think he's got exactly 5.
Well, I mean, it's over or under, isn't it? So
yeah.
If he focuses over on that question and it's 5, we still get the point. I don't care. That's bollocks. You can't say over or under.
I think it is 5. Wait, so he had Shawn Michaels WrestleMania. I might be able to figure this out. I might be able to logic this out. Shawn Michaels WrestleMania. He lost it. Did he win it back that year when he did the whole Undertaker thing? WrestleMania 14, WrestleMania 15. He lost it again and won it back during then. I think it was Fully Loaded 1999 against The Undertaker, First Blood match. Lost it at SummerSlam. He got run over. Came back WrestleMania 17. He won it then. So that's 4. He definitely was champion. Did he hold it all the way through to Survivor Series? He might have. Because he was injured for a lot of that. Lost it. Was he champion again from 2002? I don't think he was. I'm going to go under 4. Yeah. I think it was 5, but like I'd always thought of him as a 5-time champion.
If he says 5, he fucked us over. It's a shit question.
Yeah.
We got the point, so I'm going to go under.
Okay, under we got to go for. Who am I? True Stone Cold is Steve versus Mark Bell. Not Mark Bell.
You know his name? That's
Mark. He's the ring. He's
timekeeper. Yeah,
timekeeper.
I did not know his name.
Mark Yaron.
Yeah. Yates? No. No.
Yates. Yaron is just sticking out at me.
Well, we'll go with that. Mark Yaron.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh,
is that surname? Are you making that up?
Like it
is Mark. I remember that name.
There's no reason that the word Yaron should be in my head.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's not a word.
It's surely there for a reason.
Yeah, but it's coming to mind here.
And I'm thinking Mark Y as well. And I don't know any other surnames at Y besides like Yates.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Yates.
It's not.
Could have been Yates.
Late relative of WB. Tag chums. Name the 4 men Stone Cold's one tag team go with. Dude Love.
Triple H.
Undertaker? No. Oh, fuck. I'm going to kick myself.
What about, like, when he was ringmaster? Was he any... Any tag gold there?
No.
This is your era. This is like...
Oh, bollocks. Tag team gold with... Throw Attitude Era wrestlers at me. The Undertaker?
Kane.
No. Kane. Maybe.
X-Pac.
Maybe. No, not X-Pac. Kane, maybe. Kane.
Rios. I don't know. Why am I choosing these
Rock,
wrestlers? Dino Brown?
Was he ever tag team champion with The Rock? No. I'm going to go Undertaker, Kane. So we have Triple H, Dude Love, Undertaker, Kane.
Yeah.
Was he ever with Mankind? Does that count?
They were pals at one point.
They're the same man, though. So you can't use two of Mick
He would fuck
Foley's.
us over with that, though.
Alright. I'm guessing those four, but Mankind, if we say it, we're getting a point for it.
Oh, instead Do Love?
We said Dude Love.
Okay, sure.
That is one man.
Okay, yeah, sure. Alright.
If you lie, we get the point because the question was faulty. Same as the over-under.
I'm just going to take the point.
General knowledge. How many 5-star Meltzer matches did he have? I'm going to go with 0 here.
Yeah.
Meltzer doesn't give a lot of WWE.
I was going to say 1. I was like, which one?
WrestleMania 17 is the only one I can think there might be.
Oh, well then.
It's the only classic. But I don't think Meltzer gives...
I'm gonna say 1. But I mean, it's up to you. I don't
He rated Shawn Michaels and Undertaker 4.5 stars. Like,
yeah, well...
He's a fucking knob with WWE. Like, he really does play up to the Japanese stereotype.
But was he a knob in 01?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't follow it. It's I think this quiz is more suited to you. What he's gonna give us like an 07.
Well, we throw in one then just to cover our bases.
Yeah, so I thought, but then it's
but then Kento would like doing a trick where it's 0.
You see, my initial instinct was 0, and I'm like, I'm doubting myself. I'm like, oh, what about 1?
I like my initial.
I'll say 0.
Was 0.
Fuck it.
We'll go 0.
Yeah,
right, grand.
0.
Okay, we'll get back to that when Kento gets on to us because we have questions to do. Justy got on with 3 amazing questions. Oh wait, Kento got back. Sorry. Hold on, we'll get to the answers now. Right. What age is Steve Austin? 54. He won the WWF title 6 times. Over. Mark Eaton.
Oh, I knew it. Y-E-A.
Yeah.
Y-E-A-T. Oh, man, I was so close.
And I knew that on at the end. We had it between us. We actually had it between us.
We had it between us. That's the point.
I don't know. Shawn Michaels. Oh, Dude Love, Triple H, and The Undertaker. 3 out of 4.
Shawn
Right bad.
Michaels.
2 versus Bret at Mania 13. Yes, of course.
Oh, right, yeah.
And as part of the Dangerous Alliance versus Sting Squadron. Oh, fuck you, Kento. That's not Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's stunning, Steve Austin.
We got 0 anyway. I knew we were going to
got
0.
0.
As soon as I saw the questions last night, I was like, right, I'm
really
depending on Rick.
Right, let's end this on a high note. Justy got on to us and asked, this 2056 athletes are now genetically modified to create super athletes. Through gene splicing and cloning, create the best Irish wrestler possible. Take the best aspects of whatever Irish wrestlers you want to create your monster. Let's call them Frankensteins. I would have liked Frankensteiner. But yeah, we'll go with whatever. Okay, so best in ring or best high flying. You know, we have to create the best.
Are you going based on EWR stats?
Yeah, we may as well. How are you thinking about?
I was thinking
this?
hair LJ, face Darren, then get as many wrestlers in as you can. Do you know what I mean? Like fucking. Where else? Oh man, what's
torso? Who's the best torso?
Cans Seshima.
Who's the best abs in Irish wrestling? Jordan Devlin has the best back by far.
Adam Maxted?
Sean Guinness. Sean Guinness or Adam Maxted?
I'm thinking Adam Maxted because he's used Sean Guinness's. I don't know.
It's going to be weird though. That's a high proportion. Like Adam Maxted's long torso with Jordan Devlin's back. You need a big.
Why do we go with Jordan Devlin's back?
What?
Why do we go with Jordan Devlin's back?
Jordan Devlin is the best back in Irish wrestling.
But where are we going with back? Wait, are we going with body parts? Or are we going with
like this is how you body build. This is like you work on different areas of your body.
Right.
I know you've never seen a gym before, but like
I have actually. I went once before. And,
did you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I went on the bike. And I got bored and left.
You're such a meathead. I went on the bike.
And then I left, yeah. I was 13 and I feel it worked out. I'm still doing alright. So.
Right, so we've got Adam Maxted's torso and we've got Jordan Devlin's back. We need a big ass to fill that.
But are we not going with fucking like
Like, it's our rules. We can go whatever we want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think that's true.
Who's got the best arms? Be Cool's got to be up there.
Oh, yeah.
He's a hardy tank, like.
I was going to say Katie when she gets the new arms back. The elbows.
Katie's bionic arms.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Legs. Now it gets creepy.
This is what I mean. This is why I'm bottling it. Like, as soon as I'm like, yeah, hey, back it. I was like, oh, yeah, it's got to be weird now.
No, who's got, like, people can have, like, good legs. Like, this is just, like, from a bodybuilding standpoint. It's not like, it's not like that.
I think, to be honest, I think the question meant, like, you know, who's the strongest.
That's what I was saying, and you said no.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can have the strongest passes and then just who has nice hair. You know what I mean? Just
Alright. Right, okay, so you get the general look.
So, okay, yeah. We really fucked that up. Who's the best promos?
Best promos, Angel Cruz.
I would say I'd have the comedy wrestling of Angel Cruz.
Okay.
And the promos of
Michael May.
Tony Kelly. Can you say Tony Kelly?
Yeah.
He's not a wrestler though.
Yeah, he's got great promos.
He's in Irish wrestling though.
I know, but we got to get this done sometime.
Yeah. Joe, I'll take Tony Kelly's promos. I'd take the comedy wrestling of Angel Cruz. Can sesh my hair of LJ. Elbows of Katie when she gets new ones. Then wait, what other? Speed.
She has new elbows.
Speed.
They just have to grow. I think that's the medical term.
Speed. What Devlin? What did you put him there? I feel like Devlin is an important one to put in somewhere.
We've already covered the back.
Can we ditch the back? The back doesn't matter. Can we not say?
He just has a
okay. Body from the neck down at a maximum. Can we say?
Okay, we'll go with that. Right, we'll use another thing with Jordan. Yeah, fair enough. It's fine.
Speed of Devlin? Is that like?
Sure, why not?
Strength of.
Who's like underrated strong, like Cesaro? You know what I mean?
I'm thinking Be Cool. He is a hardy tank, in fairness. I'm also thinking. Who was I thinking of a second ago?
Whose gear would we put on them? Who's got the best gear?
Oh, that's a good one, actually. That's a good one. Fuck.
Kings of the North. Because they always have
Glove of Bonesaw. That's what I wanted to throw it in there. Glove of Bonesaw.
Kings of the North gear, because they always have new gear for every match.
Do you know what? That's not a bad one. They have pretty slick gear.
Yeah.
So I want to put Kings in there somewhere as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they're too good to ignore. But I just couldn't think. Brawling. Who's a good who can take Terry Thatcher for endurance? Who can take the most punishment? I'll go with Terry Thatcher.
Brawling, I'd say Bruiser.
Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah.
Always in brawls.
Who do we say? Do we pick one for promos? Oh, we had Tony.
Tony. I think that's it. We've got it pretty much covered.
Did we forget
What's
anything?
their finisher? Best finisher.
Oh, that's a good one as well. But who's got the best entrance theme? Oh, you have to go with the Kings for that one, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And who's geared?
I don't know. There's so many good entrance teams.
So you can pick. I think Fabulous Nikki is an underrated entrance team.
Nah, not the best, though.
Selena Gomez.
No.
Fine then. Be like that. Yeah, there is a lot to pick from.
Billy Bedlam's entrance video.
We'll take his video.
Have
we taken
Maniac 2000?
No, because we have Session What's Cans. Have we taken anything from Raven Creed yet?
You prefer Valkyries to Ravens?
No, cause like I know it's on the American Indies. A lot of people use that.
Did he?
Yeah, and it kind of.
I'd have ruined it. I just think of like grapple games and all that.
No, I think a lot of like.
Okay, we'll go Raven then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know we've well forgotten a great theme song, but fuck it, we'll move on.
Yeah.
Because we can't use Beautiful Life either because of the hair.
Oh,
so,
shit. Right, I think that's a pretty good wrestler, though.
Yeah, it is a pretty good wrestler.
There
I'd
you
love
go.
to know. Wait, whose finisher did we go with?
Oh, what finisher? Who's got the best finisher that we haven't brought up?
Who's got a mad
I don't think we've actually used that from Be Cool, so we can like have Brainbuster. Justy's not in either. We can have a fish hook.
Oh, fish hook will be going, actually.
There you go. We'll throw you in there, Justy. Fish hook's the finisher, right.
We've well forgotten someone's 720 fucking destroyer splashed pile driver that someone has.
Justy also asked the second question of 3. Irish wrestling has landed on a remote island. A mysterious invisible entity is hunting them. Let's say it's a predator. There are only 2 survivors. Who are these last action heroes? Why? Also, speculate on the deaths of other wrestlers. This is the first Irish wrestler death question.
Oh, this is the one I need to put more time into. Fuck. I know, as soon as I leave here, I'm like, fuck. Why didn't I say that?
So who's Arnie?
Wait, what?
Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger is one of those survivors.
Oh.
In Predator.
I don't just want to keep saying Devlin, but it's like...
No, Devlin isn't Arnie. Arnie's huge.
In Irish wrestling.
Arnie's huge though, like.
Yeah, but in the context of Irish wrestling, he's a unit. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, he's in shape, but he's not. Arnie's big, like.
Yeah, but who's big in Irish wrestling?
You can't use Adam Maxted's bigger than Devlin.
Yeah,
and more in shape.
But
not more in shape, but you know what I mean, like.
But it's not. I don't look at Adam Maxted and think, oh, he's invincible. I could imagine him losing to anyone. Do you know what I mean? No offense, but like, whereas I look at Devlin, I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? You're gonna have to fucking nearly kill him to take him out. You know what I mean?
Who would be the last two? Would it be entertaining? Devlin and Martina would be a great last two.
Yes, I love that, actually. We'll go with that.
It'd be entertaining. And Devlin, like, having to keep her alive. Her, like, wandering off and him having to, like, yeah, I'd actually enjoy that.
Katie would die trying to protect her fucking Fight Factory kids. I can imagine that.
Yeah, definitely. Dom Tuck would die by squaring up to...
Dom Tuck would make... No, Dom Tuck would actually die first. Or he'd either make it to the very end and square up to Devlin or something, or he'd, like...
Yeah, Devlin is the one who kills Dom Tuck.
Or he dies straight away.
Who else?
No, I think the rest of his faction would die straight away. Or would Connor Day... If it was a battle royal, Connor Day would surely make it to the end.
He challenges the Predator to a battle royal.
But then he'd win, that's the thing. Who else? Who else exists? Oh, no.
See, we've already talked about... Like, we can talk about the wrestlers we spoke about in the first question. We don't have to ignore them. Like, LJ Cleary. How does he die? Terry Thatcher would be a sad death.
It would. It'd be a really dramatic rainy night.
Yeah. And everyone's watching, like, and they're like, no.
Yeah, they're all
like, don't speak. And then Martina cracks a can and they have to run.
That is kind of actually, yeah. I could imagine Justy getting attacked by, like, a piranha or something. Do you know what I mean? Like just kind of like the whole Bishop thing.
Justy finally gets to wrestle a bear. He finds a bear and he's like, leave me behind, boys. This is my time. Because he's always wanted to wrestle a bear. This is his moment. He dies, like, horrifically at the hands of the bear. Not even the Predator. The bear kills him. Because this was always a bad idea.
Somebody gives Club Rock Shandy coke and they just get sick of her and die. I don't know.
The Predator is doing surprisingly little damage. Like, it seems like Irish... The Predator is the invisible entity that's hunting them.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Like, it's the movie Predator. You really haven't seen movies, have you?
No, I haven't. And Justy knows this. He decided to send this in, knowing full well I don't know who the Predator is, but the Predator kills... he kills Liam Royal. There you go.
Alright, last but not least, the Irish wrestling hot air balloon is losing altitude rapidly. You have to lose some extra baggage. One of my favourite Ask Lobos questions ever. The only fair way to decide who you dump out is to pick one wrestler from every promotion. Who do you lose so others may
Phoenix, Butch Armstrong. Fuck you. Die. That's easy.
OTT.
Oh, there's so many, isn't there? Like... It's just no, not that you want to show off. I mean, there's so many wrestlers, so it's like...
No, but who do you hate in OTT? Who would you be okay wanting to die? Who are you angry with? Debbie Cartel.
Sammy
For
D.
you.
Sammy D.
Sammy D, always and forever.
Yeah, the Nasties were deadly. Do you know what I mean? It hurt. So.
Justy's the one who broke up the Nasties.
Yeah, but...
He's also your mate now, so...
Well, yeah. But, I mean... I just expected more from Sammy.
It feels like there's a lot of transference going on where people are like, I know Justy is the one who caused all of this, but I like him, so fuck you, Sammy, fuck you!
Fuck you, Deputy Stag. Do you ever see that?
Right, so Sammy from OTT. Where else are we going? Phoenix, we have done.
They're wrestling.
I'm
sorry, Cambo Cray. It's not your night. If you think that I'm throwing off the Irish man with the Brazilian tan, not happening. You think I'm throwing off Hooch? Not happening.
Courage. You have to book them now, but who do you want to kill?
Courage. I mean, the obvious one is Dean, isn't it? Yeah. But I'm like, I mean, I need someone to give me a lift to Phoenix. Who else? Someone. Who pissed me? Did anyone piss me off at the last show?
There haven't many heel turns, which is usually how you decide this.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's in blatant fucking dick, and you're like,
Andy Steele like nearly attacked a woman.
Yeah, actually, Andy Steele. You know, sorry, Andy. It's a bit weird. I mean, it's a hot air balloon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a small space. A lot of wrestlers, you don't want to feel uncomfortable, and he did make you feel pretty uncomfortable at the last show.
Here's a toughie. Fight Factory.
One of the Enterprise lads for, just completely abandoning the Cleary cartel and just, you know what I mean? Still hurts.
So which one? Which one is more disposable to you? See, you're losing more weight with Liam.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So, actually, who are the big lads in each promotion?
Well, there, PWU. Easy.
Tron, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, sorry, Tron. Oh, man, I didn't think of that. Yeah, who are the big lads in each
strategy.
promotion? Tron, I'm still trying off Butch, fuck him. Liam Royal. Who did we throw off? We threw off Sammy D. Is there anyone big? Gunter Isaac.
Gunter, there you go.
Sorry.
I like Gunter.
What?
I like Gunter.
He doesn't like me.
Does he not?
No, I don't put on his wall. So if I end up dead, that's it. That's
right,
why.
there we go. Right, okay. I said I'd answer this. And then I got it made really easy. So Phoenix, Courage, and Fight Factory, Alexander Dean.
Wait, what?
Phoenix, Courage, and Fight Factory, Alexander Dean. You're arrested for all three of them. So, boom.
No,
there you
can't do
that. He never said I couldn't.
Wait, who did I pick for Courage again?
Andy Steele.
Oh, that's so random. I was trying to go, is there a big... Because Tron's also in Courage.
See, you've got Keen Favour as well. Well, you could throw JDP off.
The Nightmare Edition. Oh, that's perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry, lads.
Yeah, if you're going that way, which is kind of cheating because he's asking who do you want to see die.
Well, look, I mean, choose a different scenario then. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a good man, who do I sacrifice?
All right, Alexander Dean for all three. Because I like everyone in Fight Factory. And I also like everyone that I met in Phoenix as well, and they're really easy to work with.
They're all really
nice
except Butch Armstrong. So.
Yeah, and Courage, I'm booking them, so Alexander Dean. Just to weed this in, you piss me off on Twitter, you're dead. You're dead to me. Okay, so where else do we have to go? PWU.
Avalanche, sorry. Courage, Avalanche, he's massive, isn't he? So,
there you go.
No offense to Avalanche, but I mean, out of everybody who'd be possibly listening to this, I think he'd be very, very low on the list.
Right,
so.
let's get some proper answers. Where else do I have to go?
Uprising?
I don't know anyone.
Yeah, I don't know who's... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like...
Is that still a thing? I don't know. PWU, Nathan Byrne. Why not? He's young. He seems smug and cocky. I'll kill him.
Oh, so these are yours?
Yeah,
so
these are mine.
Ones.
These are mine.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I get you.
Yeah, I wasn't just letting you pick all of mine. Who do I hate, Keane?
No, because I was expecting you to be like, all right, if Keane picks all of them, then I won't get in trouble anyway.
No, I said I'll answer this, honestly. OTT.
Oh, boy.
All right. I thought about this.
Okay.
People know that over the years, me and Joe haven't seen eye to eye. They know that we haven't seen eye to eye. However, I also have a lot of respect for what he's done for Irish wrestling. And if OTT goes...
Exactly, that'd be shit. You need him there.
A lot of it, yeah, so Joe's not going. So
yes. I'm glad you saw the light.
So sorry, Ango.
Ango?
Yeah.
Why Ango?
He's annoyed me sometimes on Twitter. I don't hate him. I don't hate any of these people. But
Ango's such a random one to go with.
Yeah, I was
just a wrestler.
I'm asking, I'm answering honestly, I was just never a big fan. I love it. No, his work I'm a big fan of. He is fantastic at what he does.
But then why would you get him off then?
I don't like Twitter Ango. I don't like Twitter Ango. He annoyed me on Twitter before because he started grandstanding with us, and he's like, "How dare you put up?" Because he's dramatic. How dare you put up footage from Walter Devlin, and then someone else had the exact same footage, and he retweeted it.
So you're gonna kill him for that?
He grandstanded. Yeah, well, I have to kill someone. I don't hate anyone here, so I'm just I'm picking the person I like least. So that's it. And I'm being honest there. And then the Courage thing I didn't like as well. I found that bullying. Ango started having a go at them for Temple Street. I'm going to tell you a straight up fact that you probably could have guessed. The reason they donated money to Temple Street was because one of the promoters children were treated when they were quite young in Temple Street, and they'd always want to do something for charity. And they used it as an opportunity to take a dig at another company because they just didn't like another company running. And I saw that as bullying. But I've no problem with the guy. He's really good at his job. I just have to pick someone, and that's who I came to. I'm like, I'm not going to kill Joe, even though we've clashed the most out of anyone in OTT, because that means no OTT, and that's shit. Whereas with Engo, we've got Ben Given. Be grand. So, there we go. But Engo's really good at his job, and I don't hate him, but I said I'd answer honestly. And I did. That's what people want from these answers. When people text in, ask Justy Shite, and he's like, I'm not going to answer who I hate, you're always like, fuck that.
Yo, what? I was still on the bus like the other day, and I was like, go on. He's like, there's a few people I hate.
So when he sent this in, I was like, I'm going to answer. I don't hate anyone that I've said, but they're the people I might like the least right now. Me and Alexander Dean will be killed in a couple of weeks. But right today, when he's sweeting us, not a fan.
I'm glad I went with whoever's the heaviest, because
you balled it. And everyone's sitting at home going, you balled it. Fair play to Rick, he answered. He actually gave us some honest answers. They weren't what I was expecting, but they're honest.
Yeah, but you're going to get stabbed. Then what?
Who's going to stab me?
Engo. I don't know.
I called him really good at his job, but I haven't liked some of the things he's done on Twitter.
All right.
I don't dislike the guy.
Shit.
I'm just saying. Right, Keane's got to run.
We've got to get out of here. Completely forgot, because you only get into it, you're like...
On that note, sorry to all the people I killed. Don't hate any of these. These are alright, but I had to pick someone, and people wanted an honest answer. So, it's going to be awkward next week. But until then, for Corporate Keane, I've been Rick Nash, and that's the bottom line, because Lobo said so.